This is a small ball of light which I managed to catch 17th October. You'll see it right there. And I'll try to use one other format. I had one approach me a few times on the balcony a few weeks ago, and every time I try to film it, it moves away. There it is right there. Now they're very bright. This was about 11:30. It's a very hot day. The skies are perfectly blue. Now when I enlarge this, when I took a few quick snapshots, they usually work. If I just catch something and have the fortunate luck of catching it on a rapid picture mode, that's when I really can zoom in very well. So this was the Olympus SP100 EE. It's got a very good red dot viewfinder, especially for orbs and UFOs and things. And here's the object right there, caught on film. And it's just twisting a ball of light. Now each time I've tried to film this previously, I've had one approach me after I filmed that bizarre bright white manta ray creature that uncloaked. And the next day I walked out on the balcony. There was a ball of light eye level with me, just above the trees in front of me, about 10 feet away, probably coin size. And as I grabbed the camera and tried to film it, it literally started to wiggle up, and I just tried to zoom in and I couldn't. They're very hard to catch. And it literally, I kept my eye on it, and it just went vertically straight up into the sky till it was pinpointed, disappeared. So that's how hard it is to catch these things. Now I'll just see if I got on this film here. I haven't. Now let's try on this one. On here I just grabbed my camera on film mode, and it just appeared for a brief second right there. It went out of the viewfinder, came again. There it is. And there it is again. So it's very hard to catch. We'll just try to catch it here when it zooms by. This is 200 zoom, so these things are extremely difficult to catch on camera. There it is again. We'll just try to pause it. There it is. Very hard to catch on camera. I'll do it once more and try to catch a precise moment when it flies by. As I said, it seems to know it's being filmed, and it literally stopped above me, and just as I was starting to film it, it starts to wiggle up. So it's probably about 20 or 30 foot high, and just as I aim my camera at it, there it is. It just starts to wiggle right up and try to disappear. I've done this numerous times. There it is, bright white. It was 10 feet it was literally about 8 to 10 feet away from me on the balcony a few weeks ago. Something very similar. And the camera's right next to me on the table. The actual red dot viewfinder is always open. So just as I switched it on, it switched on straight away. And I aimed it literally at that precise moment at this white orb, and it started to move away. I was just dumbfounded. I thought, how did it literally sense that? I thought it could have been an accident, and I then walked out again in an hour, and there it was again, the same spot. I grabbed the camera, switched on, and kept my eye on it, and just as I aimed towards it, it disappeared again. It just wiggled. First time it wiggled straight up, and the next time it just wiggled to the side, and it just kept wiggling and wiggling in a straight line, and I just couldn't catch it. So there it is. Now I'll try to play it on one other viewfinder. This is the other format. The screen's fairly large here. It's crystal clear. So as I try to zoom up, I actually saw it coming around on the other side of the house. I thought if I just sit there, I might be able to catch it. And it disappeared just there. It's gone. There it is again, right in that spot there. Keep your eye on that. And it just flickers, and it's bright white. It isn't a cottonweed ball at all, because it's very bright white. And in that spot, it just came slightly closer, right above me. It hovered, and just as I grabbed to try to film it, it started to move away. It was fascinating. I'll just get the next one. This format's better for film mode, but it's not that good for picture mode. I don't know why, so I have to swap between the formats. Here it is again. It's just coming into the viewfinder. I missed it. There it is again, right there. And you can see it's a very strange ball of light. There's no specific shape to it. It changes shape. There it is again. And it isn't out of focus. This time it's caught pretty well. See how it changes shape? There it is again. Flew over. I'll just try to catch that as it flies over. It requires me to press down very quick. And that's all.